Or is this full-time MMA now?
I love full-time MMA right now.
Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full-time
MMA.
Khabib Nurmagomedov is pleading with Dana White and Donald Trump to get his dad in America. Now, if you don't know the story, Khabib Nurmagomedov's father, he's a guy that has had visa issues, so anytime Khabib fights in America, he hasn't really been able to fly over with him. And this is somebody, you know, that is really important in Khabib's life. You even hear Khabib's coach after the fights like, listen, yeah, this was, you know, part of the game plan, but, you know, you got to give respect to Khabib's father. You know, he's a guy that really is part of why Khabib is so successful today. You know, Khabib 26-0, undisputed lightweight champion, about to fight Conor McGregor in the biggest fight of UFC in all time. And so Khabib now is like, hey man, my dad's been this part of my success. He's part of the reason I'm here today. So I would love to have him in my corner for the biggest fight of my life. And so he was pleading. He recently saw Dana White in the White House with Donald Trump. I don't know if Colby Covington was there the same day or if he showed up the next day. But either way, we also recently saw Colby Covington taking pictures with Donald Trump. So Dana White definitely has the connects with Trump. You know, they were friends before Trump was the president. And so with that being said, maybe Dana White can, you know, whisper to Donald Trump or say something to Trump and help Khabib out. Now, with that being said, I think there's a little bit or maybe a big bit of a red flag. Maybe an elephant in the room. I don't know if Donald Trump is in a position to really be able to make a deal with the Russians to get Khabib's father here. You could imagine if, I mean, Donald Trump's already like in trouble for allegedly like colluding with the Russians, right? I'm not huge on politics. I don't keep up with that shit every day like a lot of people, so I'm not going too far into politics. But I will say Donald Trump, I know, might have the Russian connects, and that might be part of the reason he's been getting in trouble lately. And with that being said, so I don't know if it'd be the best idea for Dana White to try and get Donald Trump to pull some strings for some Russians. You know what I'm saying? That might be what gets him out of here. I don't know. But also, this fight between Conor McGregor and Khabib is fucking political. Even before this, even before talking Donald Trump and his father, it got political over in Russia. We saw Conor McGregor and Khabib both at the World Cup. Conor McGregor was with Putin and Khabib was with the people of Dagestan. So it's like, it seems like, you know, this fight is getting political, and it just makes it that much deeper than rap. It was already deeper than rap, man. We already had motherfuckers throwing dollies and confronting each other's in hotel lobbies and shit like that. And now you got Khabib trying to get his father over to the fight, so he's asking Dana White to ask Trump. But I don't think that's going to be able to happen. Like I said, with the whole Trump-Russian stuff, I don't know if that's one of the strings he wants to pull. You know, that might be the straw that breaks the camel's back. So I don't know if he can do that, but of course Khabib would want it. And then it's interesting. One other thing, just a fun thought. Do you guys think Dana White wants Khabib's father in Khabib's corner? Do you think Dana White wants to, I mean, and I'm not saying it like he hates him. I'm just saying like to help Khabib win the fight. Who do you guys think the UFC or Dana White would want to win out of Conor McGregor and Khabib? Come on. Conor McGregor is the damn cash cow. If Conor McGregor could knock out Khabib, that would be great for business. So if you're Dana White, even if you could pull the string, do you? Do you help Khabib potentially smash Conor McGregor? I mean, do you want to assist in that? Or would you rather, you know, not give Conor, but would you rather do whatever you can to make the best situation for your cash cow? I don't know. I just don't think that Conor or Khabib's father will be coming over to Las Vegas. But if he does, hey, who knows? Maybe it would help Khabib out that much more. But I don't think he's going to need his father in his corner. For one, Khabib has had all this success as of late without his father in his corner. And for two, it's not a terrible matchup for him against Conor McGregor. Khabib is probably the best grappler in the lightweight division as far as wrestling sambo is concerned. And then Conor McGregor's very well-rounded, one of the best mixed martial artists of all time. But the thing is, his grappling, if he had a weak suit and his grappling's not weak, we saw him get back up off the mat when he was taken down. We saw him through adversity in the Mendez fight, and we saw him actually stop a couple takedowns. So he might not have the best wrestling in the world, but he's still well-rounded. So, but either way, Conor McGregor, when you think about Conor McGregor, you think about him knocking people out. You think more about his stand-up skills and him putting his hands behind his back and boxing Floyd Mayweather. And really, you think about Conor McGregor striking. So normally, a dog wrestler like Khabib Nurmagomedov that's just a grinder, just looking to fucking grind you out and smash you like a chicken. Normally they have their success against stand-up fighters. So that's why this is almost a bad matchup for Conor McGregor. The thing is that evens it out is Khabib Nurmagomedov has had some holes in this stand-up we might have been able to see in this last couple of fights that Conor McGregor could capitalize on. If he can clip Khabib's chin before Khabib takes him down, that could be the end of the fight. We all know what happened with Jose Aldo. 13. So we know the potential Conor McGregor has. It's not like he's got no chance to knock out Khabib before he gets taken down. But really, that's what could happen in the fight with or without Khabib's father in the corner. So of course you would like to have him in his corner for the biggest fight of his life. But I don't know if that's going to happen, especially if you're asking the boss. Like, hey boss, can you help me beat Conor McGregor? Like, can you get my guy in my corner? And then even if it's not Dana White, you know, not trying to help out Conor, that's all just for fun. But also, I don't know if Donald Trump is really in a position at this point to be pulling strings for Russian fighters. I can only imagine. Like I said, that could be the stuff. Look, Donald Trump, he's getting this Russian over here to America for Dana White. He's pulling strings for his friends. That might, you know what I'm saying, be the last straw for Donald Trump. There's already, I mean, if you just casually pay attention to politics, you know about the supposed or alleged Trump-Russia ties. So, hey, maybe he could pull the string, but that also might get him in trouble, so who knows, man. With that being said, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. At the bottom of the screen, you can see that's what Khabib had to say. Please ask Donald Trump to give my father a visa. Hashtag UFC 229. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. And before we go, shout out to all the full-time MMA white belts that have hit the subscribe button. Make sure you also hit the bell right next to it so you get notified every time I upload a new video, or some of the time that I upload a new video, because YouTube's notification bell is a player hater. But this is one of the hardest working independent MMA channels on YouTube. We provide daily updates, full fight card breakdowns and predictions. We make MMA fighter freestyles, and we've already interviewed pro fighters Aljamain Sterling, Sean O'Malley, Felony Charles Bennett, and Bruce Lushmedio in just a little over a year as an MMA channel. We're one of the fastest growing MMA channels on YouTube. So with that being said, if you're interested in more videos like this, check out the Full-Time MMA Dojo over at patreon.com. One of the things you can see while you're over there are some of the goals of the channel, and also more free videos like this, betting advice, and more. We just launched the Full-Time MMA store over on teespring.com, and we've got some limited edition gear in order to celebrate that. We've got some Day One Foop the Other Side shirts that are only available for a limited time. Also, you got leggings, phone cases, Don't Be a Bagel Biter, coffee mugs, and more. With that being said, you can check the links out in the description if you want to check out the Full-Time MMA Dojo or the Full-Time MMA store on Teespring. I apologize about the long outro, but a closed mouth don't get fed. So respect. Let the Full-Time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOG.